Your heart is a traitor. They told you to follow it, that passion fuels greatness. They lied. Look at the wreckage. Every impulsive text, every missed opportunity born from fear or anxiety, what's the common thread? Emotion. You felt, so you lost. The world belongs to the cold. To those who stare at disaster and feel nothing but the urge to calculate their next move. Machiavelli understood this: the person who cares the least controls the most. If you sever the link between reality and emotional response, you become untouchable, unhurtable, unpredictable. You enter what I call the zero state. Most people live at fever pitch, up, down, manic, depressed. Leaves in a hurricane. I'm going to teach you to become the eye of the storm. But this isn't for the weak. We're not managing anxiety. We're amputating the part of you that bleeds. You're fighting your own biology. Evolution didn't design you for greatness, it designed you to survive in a tribe of 50 on the savannah. Your emotions are outdated software. Fear once protected you from lions. Now it stops you from starting the business, from leaving the toxic partner. The software is glitching, firing alarms in a safe room. When strong emotion hits, your prefrontal cortex, logic, strategy, planning, shuts down. You become stupid. An animal reacting to stimuli. Machiavelli saw this centuries ago. Emotional rulers were soon dead. He wrote, "Men are so simple that he who deceives will always find those who allow themselves to be deceived." Translation: emotional people are simple. They react to present pain, hunger, fear. And because they react, they're easy to control. If I can make you angry, I own you. If I can make you crave validation, I own you. The first step to winning is reclaiming ownership of your neural pathways. View emotions not as truth, but as noise. You're a pilot in a storm. Instruments screaming, alarms blaring. The amateur panics and crashes. The master ignores the noise, trusts his coordinates, feels nothing, and lands safely. Your emotions are broken instruments. Stop listening. Now we leave self-help and enter power. You need to kill hope. Hope is beautiful. No. Hope is a beggar's strategy. The hopeful wait for the world to give them something: luck, mercy, the right time. Machiavelli believed fortune was a force to be dominated, not waited upon with flowers. When you hope, you abdicate control. I hope this works versus I will engineer this so it cannot fail. See the difference? One is passive. One is aggressive. Think of your last crisis. You spent nights hoping, praying, visualizing. What happened? Nothing. The situation only changed when you got cold. When you examined the ledger and made the brutal cut. When you saw the rot and walked out. Action cures fear. Hope prolongs it. Replace hope with calculation. Feel nothing about the future. Don't fantasize about victory or dread defeat. Look at the board. Move the pawn. Lose a piece. Don't cry. Don't hope for miracles. Assess. Move again. This is the zero state, a vacuum of expectation. When you expect nothing, you're ready for everything. Start today. Catch yourself saying, I hope. Stop. Rephrase, I intend. I will. I am doing. Kill the beggar inside you. Pity is often disguised as empathy, but they're not the same. Empathy understands feelings. Pity suffers alongside them, and it's often just arrogance looking down. In the power game, pity is a fatal leak. Machiavelli studied Cesare Borgia, who brought order through ruthlessness. He executed criminals publicly, terrified the population, and created peace, stability, prosperity. Cruelty, used strategically, becomes compassion. By being hard, you prevent the chaos that hurts everyone. You have people drowning right now. You lend money you don't have, listen to their same drama for the 100th time, slow your ascent to carry them. Why? Pity. Guilt for winning while they lose. Stop. You cannot save everyone. By trying to save the weak, you often drag yourself down. Does the lion pity the limping gazelle? No. The ecosystem depends on strength being strong. When pity rises, ask, is this emotion helping them solve the problem, or just making me feel like a savior? Usually the latter. Machiavelli advised it safer to be feared than loved. Why? Love is held by obligation that selfish men break at will. Fear is maintained by dread of punishment, which never fails. If an employee is toxic, fire them. Don't pity their mortgage, that's their responsibility. Keep them and you destroy the team. That's yours. Be the surgeon of your life. The surgeon cuts to save the body. He doesn't cry over blood or hesitate at pain. He focuses on the tumor and removes it. The more you want something, the more it runs. The desperate guy never gets the girl. The needy salesman reeks of fear and loses the client. Desire creates tension. Tension creates mistakes. To win everything, act as if you need nothing. This is weaponized apathy, looking at high-stakes situations and internally shrugging. It matters. But it doesn't matter to me. Think of the samurai. He accepts death before battle. Already dead, he has no fear. No fear means perfect movements, no flinching, total purity. Apply the dead man's strategy to ambition. Walk into negotiations truly willing to walk away, not bluffing, but solid in your value where the deal's loss means nothing. Have you ever argued with someone who genuinely didn't care? Infuriating. Terrifying. You scream, cry, threaten. They just blink calmly. Are you done? They win. Your emotional storm crashes against their wall of nothingness and dissolves. Next crisis, try this, visualize the worst-case scenario. See yourself losing the job, the person, the money. Accept it. Make peace. Say, I am already dead. Then handle the problem. Your hands stop shaking. Voice drops. Thinking sharpens. You're no longer fighting to survive. You're playing. And the player always beats the victim. You're human. You'll feel pain. Machiavelli was tortured, exiled, he knew suffering. But he didn't wallow. He intellectualized. He turned his pain into the prince, surviving 500 years. When negative emotion hits, anger, jealousy, betrayal, don't repress it. Repression explodes. Dissect it. Treat emotions like data. I'm angry. Why? He disrespected me. Why does that matter? I'm insecure about status. Ah, there's the root. You move from feeling anger to analyzing it. From limbic system to prefrontal cortex. When you analyze an emotion, it becomes a thought. And thoughts can be controlled. This is alchemy. The average man gets angry and punches walls. The Machiavellian gets angry and writes a plan. The average man gets sad and drinks. The Machiavellian gets sad and builds an empire to ensure he never feels that vulnerability again. Your emotions are weather. You can't stop rain, but you can build the roof. Channel the water to power your mill. Use anger as fuel. Fear as risk radar. Jealousy as a map of desire. But never let them take the wheel. You're the observer, analyst, architect. Feel nothing personally. Use everything strategically. If you walk around stone cold, people will hate you. They'll fear you, yes, but they'll plot against you too. Humans trust warmth, smiles. So learn the art of the mask. Machiavelli, it is necessary to be a great pretender and dissembler. Inside. Zero state. Cold. Calculating. Detached. Outside. Charming. Warm. Eye contact, laughter, making them feel special. This isn't hypocrisy. This is camouflage. Show the world your coldness and become a target. Society destroys those who refuse the emotional game, calling them psychopaths. So give them the performance. Laugh at your boss's bad joke, not because it's funny, but because it buys favor. Smile at your enemy's bait, not from happiness, but to hide your dagger. The gap between internal state and external display is the ultimate control measure. Can you burn with rage inside but speak like velvet? Be terrified but stand like a king. Do this and you become unreadable. Unreadable means unbeatable. Most people are open books wearing hearts on sleeves, that's why they're covered in scars. Wear a mask. Keep your heart in a safe. Be a mirror reflecting what they want to see. Behind the mirror. Watch. Study. Learn. This is frictionless movement through the world. You slide past guards looking like a friend, enter gates knowing the password. And once inside, you win. Society says selfishness is sin. Be selfless, put others first, be a martyr. Who tells you this? Those who benefit from your sacrifice. The boss wanting unpaid overtime says, be a team player. The partner refusing growth says, be supportive. The family member draining your account says, family first. They're harvesting you. Machiavelli knew a prince must be the center of his universe, not from vanity, but necessity. If the sun burns out, planets die. If you burn out, everyone relying on you suffers. Adopt strategic narcissism. Recognize yourself as your most valuable asset. Your energy, mind, time, finite resources. Every time you get emotional over someone's drama, you write a check from your account to pay for their mistakes. Stop funding them. Treat your energy like a fortress. Drawbridge up. Only value gets in. Someone disrespects you. Feel nothing. Realize liability. Remove them. Not cruelty, hygiene. You wouldn't let trash in your living room. Why let insecurities into your mind? Machiavelli, a wise prince should rely on what is in his own control, not what is in others. Your worth is in your control. Their opinion isn't. When you stop needing applause, you become dangerous. You can't be bribed. Most men are cheap, bought with compliments, smiles, promises of being liked. But the man valuing himself above the collective. Expensive. Rare. He enters rooms scanning for opportunity, not approval. Not seeking friends, seeking victory. Be the sun. Burn bright. Let others orbit or burn up. Never dim your light for their comfort. Machiavelli taught, keep intentions dark. He who wishes to deceive will find willing victims. Your greatest mistake. Broadcasting your next move. You get excited, that dopamine rush, tell friends your business idea, your confrontation plan. You just killed it. Why? 2 reasons. 1, your brain confuses talking with doing. You get chemical reward without work. Drive evaporates. 2, you gave them a map to stop you. When people know what you want, they know how to hurt, block, leverage you. Become fog. Be vague. What are you up to? Working on a few things. Smile. Change subject. Are you mad? No, just thinking. Stone face. Let them project fears onto you. If you're silent, they fill blanks, assuming you're planning something big, know something they don't, judging them. Good. Let them spin. Absent information, minds assume the worst. Assume power. Negotiating. Don't reveal your bottom line or why you need the deal. State terms. Stop talking. Silence becomes heavy, pressing on chests. They squirm, start bidding against themselves to break tension. You did nothing. Just refuse the comfort of showing cards. Stop announcing your grind. Work in darkness. Let results be your only noise. Thunder comes after lightning strikes. Be the lightning. Follow this path, kill hope, pity, need for validation, and you'll be lonely. That's what the weak call it. They'll see you on the mountain and say, "Look how lonely he is." But you'll know it's not loneliness. It's solitude. Massive difference. Loneliness is pain from being alone. Solitude is glory from being alone. Sheep are never lonely, huddled together, warm, smelling each other's fear, moving in panic. Safe, yes. But sheep. The eagle flies alone. Machiavelli did his greatest work in exile, alone in his study. Enter the zero state and you lose tolerance for gossip, small talk, people who complain but never change. One day you'll realize your circle shrank. Don't panic. This is shedding dead weight. Trading quantity for quality. Noise for signal. In solitude's silence, you'll hear something lost for years, your own voice. Your true ambition. Your true power. The crowd drowns you. Solitude amplifies you. Don't fear the empty room. The empty room is where kings sit. The throne is a single seat, not a bench. Want to rule your life? Get comfortable with throne room silence. Embrace the cold. Cold preserves. Heat rots. The herd is warm but rotting. You are cold but eternal. When you feel nothing, no fear, regret, envy, what's left? Are you a machine? No. You're finally free to love. Not sticky, needy child love. The Stoic ideal Machiavelli respected, a more fatty, love of fate. But the Machiavellian twist, you love the fate you created. Emotional people are victims of fate. Why did this happen to me? Strategic people are masters of fate. This happened. Here's how I use it. Stop judging events as good or bad, children's words. There's only useful or useless. Lost money. Useful. Now you have hunger to rebuild smarter. She left. Useful. Now you have freedom to focus entirely on your mission. Failed. Useful. Just eliminated a method that doesn't work. This is ultimate immunity. You become anti-fragile. The more the world hits, the stronger you get. You look at chaos, wars, crashing markets, betrayals, and feel no anxiety. You feel dark excitement because chaos is a ladder. While everyone cries looking down, you're climbing. Feel nothing for tragedy. Feel everything for opportunity. This is winning everything. Not just money or status, the unshakable knowledge you can handle anything. You have the cheat code. While they play checkers with hearts, you play chess with minds. And the king never panics. Look at yourself. Who were you at the start? A bundle of nerves. A reactive machine. Biology's victim. And now, you're the observer. The fox. The lion. You have tools to sever the strings. Imagine walking into tomorrow with this operating system, the insult lands. You feel nothing. Smile. Analyze. Win. The crisis hits. You feel nothing. Calculate. Execute. Win. Fear whispers. You hear nothing. Step forward. Win. It's a superpower. Forbidden knowledge. If everyone had it, society would collapse. Society needs your fear to sell insurance, status, to keep you working. But you've stepped out of line. Chosen the cold. And in the cold, you found the fire that matters, the will to power. But ask yourself this final question as the video ends and silence returns: can you actually do it? Or are you addicted to suffering? For many, pain is a comfort blanket. You love the drama, the victimhood, it excuses being average. Letting go of emotions means letting go of excuses. If you feel nothing, you have no reason not to be great. And that's the most terrifying thought of all. Are you ready to lose your excuses? Or will you go back to sleep? The choice is yours. But remember, the world doesn't wait for the sleeper. It eats him. If this opened your eyes, understand, this is only what I can show publicly. There are videos I cannot upload, aspects of dark psychology too powerful for YouTube without censorship or demonetization. Those exist behind the join button. If you're still here, you're not like the others. Subscribe if you haven't. But if you want what's hidden, click join and step into the architect level. You'll unlock exclusive and censored videos diving into the deepest parts of the human psyche. Most won't. That's the point.